Hello, welcome to Dynamic Teachers Hub with Kenneth Ugela, a platform designed to transform your mind for a productive living. And then just in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please do want to subscribe, like, and then turn on the notification bell so that you can receive more of this kind of mind transforming messages as it comes your way from time to time. Thank you and God bless. Hello, welcome back to Dynamic Teachers Hub, a platform designed to transform your mind for a productive living. And then today, we have a very powerful program. Today's program is Young and Useful. Today's program is Young and Useful. And then today's topic is the journey. Today's topic is the journey. I know that everybody embarks on the journey, but there are some people who survive the journey to the end, while there are some people who fall at the wayside. But my encouragement to you on this program is to ensure that you be among those people who strive to the end to be successful on the journey of life. That's my encouragement to you. I will be encouraged in this magnitude that you can make it to the end. Just as other people have been able to strive to succeed in that pathway, you also can succeed in that pathway. That's my encouragement to you. The forces that keep you on track on the journey of life are as follows. Just pay attention to this powerful section as I'm about to dispense to you the forces that keep you on track on the journey of life. You understand? Very, very important you know these forces that will keep you on track. The number one force that will keep you on track on the journey of life is for you to focus on the joy that has been set before you. Is for you to focus on the reward that has been set before you. You understand? In the academics, there is a reward that has been set before you. There is a distinction that has been set before you. There is a good grade that has been set before you. That good grade is that joy, is that reward you should pay attention to. And also, in the aspect of the phase of financial freedom, there is a reward that has been set before you. And that reward is financial freedom. That reward is that financial abundance that will come upon you when you decide to pay that price of acquiring that skill and dispensing that skill to people so that you can be blessed by it. You understand? So focus on the reward. Focus on the reward of life. And even in the purpose fulfillment, the impartation of souls and the transformation of life is a reward that will be set before you. You feel settled and fulfilled in life. You understand? These are reward system that you should focus on. Focus on the reward system of every activity that you engage in every phase that you get to in life. Ensure that you focus on the reward system. You understand? Do not focus your attention on the difficulties. Do not focus your attention on the pain factor that is on every phases in the pursuit of life. There is a pain factor on every phases in the pursuit of life. You cannot neglect that. You understand? As long as we cannot neglect that, therefore it is important for us to focus our strength, focus our sight on the reward system of that phase that we have embarked on. What phase are you now? Are you in the phase of the academic? Are you in the phase of financial freedom? Are you in the phase of marital settlement? Are you in the phase of purpose fulfillment? Whatever phase you find yourself, find a way of focusing on the reward system that will happen when you carry out those activities that will bring that successful result. Focus on that reward system. That is the number one thing you should focus on in the journey of life that will keep you on track while you go through the sacrificial prices that you need to pay to become successful in that phase. You understand? The next force that will keep you on track on the journey of life is for you to focus on the giver of the joy, the giver of the joy of life, the giver of the reward. You understand? There's a dimension of hard work that you can do, but there's a dimension that brings a reward to your hard work. You understand? God reward diligent people. God reward those who are diligent in their business. You understand? So that tells you it is not just your hard work and your sacrificial exercises that keep you on track alone. What should you do? You should also focus on those systems, that God factor that will bring the reward to your diligence, the reward to your consistency, the reward to your consistency in ensuring that you pay the price that will make you stand strong and succeed in the journey of life. So you need to focus on the joy giver. You need to focus on the Holy Ghost himself. He's the joy giver. He's the rewarder of the diligent work you are doing. It's not actually you that is rewarding yourself. Your hands can only plant, but there's a God factor that can water and can give you an abundant harvest. You understand? So that aspect also, you should also focus on it. Focusing on the God factor will keep you on track on the journey of life. While you are in the face of academics, while you are in the face of financial freedom, while you are in the face of marital settlement, while you are in the face of purpose fulfillment, you should focus on the God factor that will give you the reward of your diligence in carrying out those sacrificial exercises, those sacrificial pains and burdens that you need to bear in order to better successful purpose of yours, in order to better successful journey of financial freedom of yours. Do you understand? The next force that will keep us on track on the journey of life is to focus on the seed that will bring the reward. The seed that will bring the reward. You understand? There is a universal law of seed and harvest time that never changes or that never ceases. You understand? So while you know that there is a God there who will reward you, it's also important you focus on the seed. When we talk about the seed here, we talk about the work, the job, the activity, the deployment of your hands to work. Those are your seed time. You understand? Your time of consistent working, your time of consistent, diligent, hard working in doing those activities that will give you a bountiful reward is a seed time that you need to pay attention to. It's a seed time that you need to pay attention to. That seed time is not a time that you should play around, you should waste your time. Seed time and not time you should waste your time. You understand? You are within a time frame. While you focus on the joy, while you focus on the reward, while you focus on the giver of the reward, you focus on the seed that you are sowing. Because if there is no seed, there is no reward. If there is no seed, there is no harvest. It's a law, it's a universal law. Even though you are a Christian or you are not Christian, as long as you are engaged in this law of seed time and harvest time, you will always receive a bountiful reward. So what does that tell you? Focus on the seed time also. Focus on the seed time. You may have to deploy your hands to work. You may have to skip awake. You may have to give yourself sleepless night. You may have to give yourself into consistent practice and consistent rehearsals so that you can be perfect in that aspect of dispersing that skill that will give you that bountiful reward in the aspect of finances, in the aspect of your education, in the aspect of your purpose, in the aspect of your marital settlement, and all-round success that you desire in life. Do you understand? Focus on the seed time. The seed time also calls for knowledge acquisition. Focus on the seed time of giving out those values that will transform the lives of people. Giving out those values that will give you a good grade in that school that you are in. Giving out those values that will make your home and the family become very strong. Giving out those values that will give you financial freedom. Giving out those values that will make you fulfill purpose in life. These are the things you need to get yourself involved in. Those are the seed time you need to pay attention to, and it's a strong force that will make you stand strong in the journey of life. That will make you stand on the track in the journey of life. And you need to pay attention to that force of seed time that will bring you a bountiful harvest time that you are waiting for. The next force that will keep you on track in the journey of life is the force of consistent feeding. As a three-dimensional being that we are, you need to get yourself involved in consistent feeding of yourself. You understand? You need to feed your spirit. You need to feed your soul. You need to also feed your body. Do you understand? Because the journey of life will require energy. The journey of life will require spiritual energy. The journey of life will require mental energy. The journey of life will require physical energy. You understand? And this energy are product of the food that you have fed yourself with. So, as a man, you need to know that you need to feed your spirit man. You need to know that you need to feed your solical dimension. And you need to know that you need to give good nourishment to your physical body. You understand? Ensure that you get yourself in consistent feeding. Ensure that you study books. Read a lot of books. You understand? These are things that will keep you on track. These are the things that will keep you on track on the journey of life. Study materials, watch videos. So when the mental difficulty will come, the energy due to the solical realm that you have acquired will overcome it. So when the difficulty due to spiritual activity will come, the energy you have generated and the spirit will help you to overcome it. So you need to engage in consistent feeding. Feed the Lord. Feed the Lord. You understand? When I say feed the Lord, it's not for you to get yourself yoked with so many food, so many physical food that will limit you. Because physical food are good, but they have limitations. But the food of the soul and the food of the spirit do not have limitation. There's no limitation to the food of the soul that you acquire. You understand? And there's no limitation to the food of the spirit that you acquire. You understand? So for the food of the spirit, you may need to go into fasting. You may need to go into consistent prayers. You understand? You may need to go into retreats and so many other spiritual activities, the studying of the word to build up your spiritual man, and all other activities that will help you stand strong when it comes to spiritual feeding. And then in the surgical feeding, you need to gather those knowledge in that aspect of your skill. You need to gather those knowledge in that aspect of your education. You need to gather those knowledge in that aspect of your purpose. You need to gather those knowledge in that aspect of your marital settlement, and feed your soul. Feed your soul so strong and so balanced. Any kind of malnutrition when it comes to the feeding of your spirit, when it comes to the feeding of your soul, when it comes to the feeding of your body. These are systems or forces that will help you stand strong in the journey of life. And every one of us have to pay the price enough to get involved in feeding this kind of feeding that will make you stand strong in the journey of life. These are very important. The last force that will keep you on track on the journey of life is the force of never letting go. The force of persistence. You understand? That force of persistence. That force of telling yourself, no, I will never let go. I know how far I have gone. I have paid a lot of prices so far. I will never let go. No matter what it is, where I'm going is closer to where I'm coming from. I will never let go. That force is a very strong force. The force of never letting go. The force that will make you stand strong. You understand? That force is a very powerful force that you need to ensure that you acquire to yourself. Because it is the force that will make you stand strong, of never letting go of the success ahead of you and pursuing it with all manner of diligence to your studies. You understand? That force is a very powerful force that you need to pay attention to, and I also need to pay attention to. Never let it go. You can't afford to lose everything now. No, it's not possible. Tell yourself it's not possible. I cannot afford to lose everything now. I have gone too far. I have been on this journey, not now. It has been 2 years ago. It has been 3 years ago. It has been 5 years ago. I've been on this journey, and I cannot let go now that I have gone this far. And I must ensure that I acquire that success, that pursuit in this journey of life. I must ensure that I become successful in this journey of life. This is what you need to tell yourself. Nobody will help you make that decision. It is a decision that you will have to make for yourself. You understand? Life will push you here and there. Challenges will push you to the corner. Tell yourself that you will never let go. You will never let go. Be persistent. Keep doing the activities. In pain, in sorrows, whatever it is that you need to go through it. You understand? But there is a joy. There is a joy that is awaiting you. There is a reward system awaiting you. There is an abundance of victory awaiting you. In every phase of life, there is an abundance of victory awaiting you. This is where you should pay attention to. This is where you should put all your mind to. This is where you should challenge yourself and say, yes, I will never let go, because there is a joy ahead of me. Keep aiming higher, keep pursuing higher, and that reward will be forever yours. And of course, you'll be happy. Yes, you'll be happy that yes, you made it through the journey of life. Of course, many people will come to you and ask you questions. How did you make it through? What happened? Was it luck? Were there challenges? Was it all luck around? No. You can tell them that it's not luck. It wasn't luck. It was an intentional decision that you took, backed up by the actions of intensive work and the decision of never letting go. Is what kept me to this time. So don't think that it was luck. You can tell them like that, and of course you'll be happy. And you made it through in the journey of life indeed, and you'll be happy. There will be abundance of that good grade. There will be abundance of that financial freedom. There will be abundance of joy in your marriage. There will be abundance of transformation due to your purpose fulfillment, and that becomes the joy and the rejoicing of your soul. And you'll be happy you truly paid the price as you come to the journey of life. And that is it, and that is how it is given. Thank you for watching to this end. Just in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please ensure you subscribe, like, and then turn on the notification bell so that you can receive more of this kind of mind transforming messages as it comes your way day after day. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.